Hello, hello everyone. Welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to talk about some of the most legendary and powerful kings and queens in history. These figures did not change rule their empires. They transformed the world through their courage, wisdom, and relentless determination. They left a legacy that has shaped history and continues to inspire us today. So let's journey back in the time and explore the lives of these remarkable leaders of the world. Trust me, by the end of this video, you will feel empowered and ready to take on the world. Let's begin with our first incredible rulers. Alexander the Great. Our first legendary figure is none other than Alexander the Great, a man whose name echoes through history as one of the greatest conquerors of all time. Born in 356 BCE in Macedonia, Alexander ascended to the throne at the age of 20. But what sets him apart is his unmatched military genius. By the time he was 30, he had built an empire that stretched from Greece to Egypt and into India. Alexander's ability to inspire loyalty in his men and outthink his enemies made him unstoppable. This one of his most famous quotes is that there is nothing impossible to him who will try. Alexander lived by this belief. He never settled for mediocrity. He kept pushing the boundaries of what was possible, and through his willpower, he achieved the impossible. His empire became a melting pot of cultures, and his vision of a unified world is still relevant today. His story reminds us that with vision and determination we can overcome any challenges that comes our way. Number 2, Queen Elizabeth I. Next, we have Queen Elizabeth I, one of the most iconic monarchs in British history. Known as the Virgin Queen, Elizabeth I ruled England for 45 years from 1558 until her death in 1603, at a time when England was vulnerable, torn apart by religious strife, and surrounded by powerful enemies. Elizabeth's strength, intelligence, and charisma helped guide the nation to greatness. Her reign, often referred to as the Elizabethan era, is remembered as a golden age of English culture and exploration. This one of her quotes. One of her famous quote is, I know I have the body of a weak, feeble man, but I have the heart and a stomach of a king, and of a king of England too. Elizabeth I's leadership wasn't just about political strategy, it was about personal strength. She faced incredible pressure to marry and produce an heir, yet she chose to remain single and focus on her country's future. Her confidence, resilience, and vision helped England emerge as a global superpower. Elizabeth's life teaches us that true power comes from embracing who we are and standing firm in our beliefs, even when the world demands otherwise. Number 3. Genghis Khan. Now, let's talk about Genghis Khan, the founder of the Mongol Empire, which became the largest contiguous empire in the world history. He was born as Temujin in 1162. Genghis Khan started life as a poor nomad, but through his brilliance, tenacity, and yielding ambition, he united the Mongol tribes and launched an empire that stretched across Asia and into Europe. One of his most powerful quotes is that I am the punishment of God. If you had not committed great sins, God would not have sent a punishment like me upon you. Genghis Khan was a ruthless conqueror, but his vision for a united world was something extraordinary. He valued loyalty and promoted merit over birthright, which allowed the Mongols to build a highly efficient and diverse empire. He revolutionized warfare using intelligence, speed, and discipline. He rises from humble beginning to world domination is a reminder that no matter where you start, you can achieve greatness through strange visions and resilience. Number 4. Napoleon Bonaparte. Next on our list is Napoleon Bonaparte, one of his most influential military leaders and emperors. Born in 1769, Napoleon rose from a small island in the Mediterranean to become the ruler of France and eventually the conqueror of much of Europe. His tactical genius on the battlefield earned him victories across the continent, and his legal performance, particularly the Napoleonic Code, continues to influence legal system around the world today. One of his most famous quotes is that victory belongs to the most persevering. Napoleon's ability to adapt and his relentless pursuits of victory transformed him into a force of nature, but his story also serves as a warning. His ambition led to his downfall, showing us that even the greatest leader must be careful not to overreach. Nevertheless, Napoleon's legacy teaches us that with visions, persistence, intelligence, we can overcome even the greatest obstacles. Number 5. Catherine the Great. Now let's look at Catherine the Great, Empress of Russia, who ruled from 1762 to 1796. Born in Germany as Sophie Frederick August, she became one of the most powerful women in the world. Catherine was an incredible reformer who expanded Russia's borders, modernized its government, and promoted education and the arts. She is also known for her intelligent, sharp political mind and ability to navigate complex court politics. Catherine famously said, "I have learned to hold popular opinion in a high esteem, for without it, nothing can succeed." Her reign helped Russia became a major European power, and her ability to lead with both strength and grace continues to inspire women leaders everywhere. Catherine's story teaches us that leadership is not just about power, it's about using that power for progresses and changes. Number 7, Emperor Ashoka. Now let's talk about Emperor Ashoka, one of the India's greatest rulers. Ashoka's reign in the 3rd century BCE extended over almost the entire Indian subcontinent. But what makes his story so remarkable is his transformation after the bloody Kalinga War. After witnessing the horrors of wars, Ashoka turned to Buddhism and embraced a path of peace, promoting kindness, non-violence, and religious tolerance throughout his empire. Ashoka famously said, "All men are my children. What I desire for my own children, I desire for all men." Ashoka's story is one of the redemption and the power of inner changes. It teaches us that the leadership is not just about power, it's about using that power for peace, compassion, and the greater good. Number 8, Charlie Magny. Next, we have Charlie Magny, the king of the France, an emperor of the Holy Roman Empire. Charlie Magny united much of Western Europe after the fall of Roman Empire, creating a new foundation for European civilization. He was a great military leader, but what makes his reign so important is his commitment to education, law, and culture. He worked tirelessly to bring knowledge, religion, and governance to his people. Charles Magny once said, to have another language is to possess a second soul. His reign led to the groundwork for future development of modern Europe, and he is often referred to as the father of Europe. His legacy reminds us that true greatness is built on education, collaboration, and the vision to unite diverse people for a common cause. Number 9, Queen Victoria. Let's talk about Queen Victoria, who ruled the United Kingdom for over 63 years, from 1837 to 1901. Her reign, known as the Victorian era, was a period of immense social, economic, and cultural changes. The British Empire expanded to its greatest extent under her rule, and her leadership set the tone for the modern world. Queen Victoria famously said, "The important thing is not what they think of me, but what I think of them." Her education to her country, her family, and her ideals of duty and service made her one of the most respected in history. Victoria's legacy teaches us the importance of leading with humility, integrity, and a sense of duty to others. Number 10, King Solomon. Finally, we have King Solomon, the wise and wealthy ruler of Israel. Solomon, who ruled from around 970 BCE to 931 BCE, is remembered for his wisdom, his wealth, and the great temple he built in Jerusalem. His judgment was unparalleled, and his proverbs, which reflect his deep understanding of human nature, have influenced generations. Solomon is often quoted as saying, "Wisdom is principal thing. Therefore get wisdom, and with all thy getting get understanding." King Solomon's story is one of the most insight and the importance of leading with clarity and understanding his legacy shows us that true greatness comes from knowledge and the ability to make wise decisions for the greater good. There you have it, 10 legendary kings and queens who left an incredible mark on the world. Their leadership, vision, and courage are timeless example of what it means to be truly great. Remember, greatness is not just about power, it's about vision, heart, and the legacy you leave behind. Who inspires you the most today? Let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to like and share and subscribe for more incredible stories from history. Until the next time, stay inspired.